What's up, guys? My name's Collins Newey. Post Up is my stream, and I'm thrilled to be bringing you guys the 2024 US Open Championships out of Griff's Bar and Billiards. We're gonna be bringing you US Open 10 ball, US Open 8 ball, US Open bank pool, and US Open 1 pocket straight through every day till March 16th. We're bringing it to you live from Griff's Bar and Billiards right here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Hey, I just wanna let you guys know, I don't treat my stream like a typical pool stream. I don't treat it like that sports broadcast model. I treat it like I'm hanging out with you guys at home in the chat, super interactive, fun, lighthearted. We get down and we have a good time. The best part is, if you don't like that style, you can just hit the mute button and enjoy some of the best pool in the world. It's basically a who's who of the best players from around the world. Either way, come check it out and let's have some fun.
Check out this match that we got for you guys today to start things off. Sick match. Two of the Filipino greats. Wow, look at this 7-ball. Almost freezing to the rail on the lag. Roland Garcia to start things off for us. On the final day of the 2024 US Open 8-ball Championship, we're down to 12 players. I'm going to go down the list, let you guys know who's left, what's going on. Let me make sure I can see what you guys have to say. Roland's been playing some jam-up 8-ball. Just last night, yesterday in the evening, he dispatched our current US Open 2024 US Open 10-ball champion, SVB. Sent him to the rail. Made it to the final 12. And now he's playing an absolute monster in Carlo Biado. Really important that he wins the lag. He's done that part. We're playing race to 8, alternate break 8-ball. Look at this break. Look at this break. Look at the spread on this break. He made 3 or 4 balls. I think he made 3 balls. What a fantastic break. And Carlo's just going to settle in. I think Roland is the vast majority favorite to get out here. Look at Carlo. He's a little antsy. Kind of shuffling the feet, shuffling the hands. He's ready to play, man. Ready to play, ready to try to take down another championship. Good morning to the chat. I saw a bunch of people in there that all the regs. Monique Greer, good to see you. Vince Stroud. Eric Eckloff. I mean, I saw a ton of names that I'm familiar with. Good morning, everybody. So, yeah, we've got 12 players left. Players left, those players being... Let me get you the list right here. On the winner's side, Francisco Sanchez Ruiz versus Josh Filler. That's our next match at noon. And then Victor Zielinski and Levan Corteza. That's going to happen at noon as well. That one's going to happen on the Windows Open stream. Windows Open on Facebook. Currently going right now on the one-loss side, we have Vitaly Petsura playing Simon Curall. Simon Curall having a good tournament. By the way, everybody here today has made the cash. On table 13 right now on Windows Open, you've got Albin Ocean playing Tony Chohan. Tony Chohan being the final American left in the field. Table 23, you've got Daniel Machow and Bader Alawadi. And then, of course, here on the feature table, you've got an absolute colossal matchup between Roland Garcia and Carlo Biado. Roland Garcia making his way through this rack. Gets an angle moving away from the 13 ball for his key ball. Or, sorry, moving away from the 8 ball on the 11. No problem at all. Finds a fantastic line off of the second rail. And game number 1 is going to go to Roland Garcia. Little break and run to start things off from Roland. Playing some great pool. Playing some great 8-ball. Carlo Biado says, my turn. Give me that template. Shout out to our sponsor in town. This is their new template rack. Let's get nice and tight on that. It's called the Max Rack. the official template rack of the U.S. Open 10-ball and U.S. Open 8-ball championships. Players have nothing but good things to say about the template. It is a brand new product. So go check that out. I believe Windows Open is going to be doing some giveaways for a few of those racks. Trying to spread the love. Biado. This guy has to be one of the most entertaining guys in pool these days. One of the most entertaining players to watch in pool. Good afternoon from Ontario, Canada. Good afternoon. Glad you guys have been enjoying the coverage. I see all the love in the chat. I really appreciate that, guys. Looks like the second ball doesn't go. Does Carlo come up with a dry break? Did Carlo just come up with a dry break? Oh, no. Worst case scenario for Carlo Biado starting things off. The break is not only dry, but a fantastic spread. Only balls that are going to take some doing are these here, only because these two only go in this corner. The good thing for Roland, if he does choose stripes, which kind of a tough opening shot for stripes unless the 12 ball goes in this corner. The only good thing for stripes is that there's a ball right here that if you get near the short rail, anywhere in this area, you can easily follow one or two rails up to this position to take care of those two balls. 6 ball, if you go solids, the 6 ball doesn't really have any balls that lead towards it. Same thing needing to be addressed is the in the solids is the 2 and the 4, or 2 and the 5, pardon me, on the left-hand side rail are kind of tied up on each other. So I think stripes are the way to go, but getting started might be interesting here. Might be interesting. Unless, of course, the 12 goes. If the 12 goes, which it might, the way that Roland's looking at things, he's looking at rolling up on the 9 and taking care of those stripes right now. And if the 12 goes and he gets through the first 3 to 4 shots, this rack is, well, for these guys, it's cake after the first 3 or 4 shots, 2 to 3 shots. Yo, what's up, Michael Aldaffer? Good morning. I don't think he's going to take the 11, guys. If the 12 goes, it's better. If the 12 goes, it's better. If the 12 doesn't go, the 11's no problem. But it's rather thin, and it's tough to hold the cue ball right up in this perfect line, like to get a perfect angle. The thing about these two balls is you really need a perfect angle on the first one to make sure that you don't overrun the cue ball. That's why if the 12 goes, it's a better one to shoot first. The 11, you can't really guarantee an angle. I think the reason he was taking so much time is because he kind of had to cheat the pocket on the 12. The 15 might have been covering part of the pocket. But he's in a really good spot right here. It all comes down to this next shot. If he gets a good angle, the rack is probably over. Ooh, he comes up short. He got a little slide. Little drama. Little drama. Did you see the funny slide? A little bit of overspin when he came off the first rail. Kind of slowed the cue ball down. This is what I'm talking about, these two balls. See if he can cinch the ball and hold it for the 10, or maybe get above the 11 to come back down for the 10. Let's see what he does. He does go above the 11 to roll back down for the 10. And then he'll be able to use the 13 no problem in the side pocket there. Or is that the 15? The 13 in the side pocket to readjust his position to get to the 14 ball and finish the rack. He's just checking where he wants to be, pocketing the 10 to make sure that he can guarantee a good angle on the 13 to be able to take care of the 14. But I got to say, Roland Garcia is definitely the favorite to get out from here. Afternoon, Wild Bill. What's up? Wasn't that table recovered last week? Yeah, second or third day of the tournament, we ended up having to refinish the bed, the cloth on the bed of the table. But oh, the score! Oh my God! Thank you guys. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Finally got some good sleep, but got to remember I'm still in stream mode. Getting too enamored, too interested in this first little break from Carlo Biado. What's up, Gary Haas? Interesting choice. He punches right away above the 13, and now he's going away from the 14. Does the 14 have a pocket? Does the 14 go from here? If it passes the 1, it's no problem. No problem. Should be able to pull the cue ball to the 13, but if it doesn't go in the corner, he's going to have to dance. He's going to have to make the cue ball dance. But it looks like, based on the way he's moving around the table, that the 14 does have a pocket. Let's see. He's got, yeah, if not a full pocket, at least most of one. Had a full pocket, no problem. No problem. Oh, I got to change the music back to the usual playlist. I don't know when this one's going to end or what music's going to play. I had the Freedom playlist going this morning because I know we got the. It's basically become a meme now in the chat. Freedom. What's up, Mike?
Morning, everybody. How are you, buddy?
Doing really good.
Good.
Doing really good. Roland Garcia with a break and run in the first rack. Carlo Biado with a dry break on the second rack, and Roland runs out. So Roland playing perfect 8-ball pool so far.
I would venture to say that out of everyone left, Roland might be playing the best, even though he's on the 1-loss side.
Sure.
So
yeah, the way he played against SVB yesterday was something to see.
yeah.
And Carlo Biado, obviously, not much you can do when the balls come up dry, especially with a template rack. You're really expecting at least something to go. So hell of a match to start things off first thing in the morning. And then the next match, I mean, I don't know if you can say it's a better match, but good Lord, it's an exciting match on the stream table. FSR versus Josh Filler. Mark your calendars for about an hour and a half from now.
If you're a fan of Bader or Daniel Maciel, you guys can go check out Bader's Instagram. He is live streaming that match as well.
Nice.
You can follow the live scoring at digitalpool.com under U.S. Open 8-ball championship, and then over on Windows Open, I got the T-Rex Tony Chohan versus Albin Ocean match on there.
T-Rex. Just keeping an eye on whatever's going on in the sports world, probably.
He's firing at something.
He's firing at something. Chris Santana back in LA today. It was great to be back at Griff's and meet you guys. Great production, great first U.S. Open tournament, guys. Thank you so much, Chris. Great to meet you as well. Thank you for the work that you did with the promotional material.
He was a pivotal part in putting this event together. You know, it's 3 of us over here, but he was definitely a part of the backbone of the event by putting together some of these graphics. So if you need any help with any of your graphics or logos or any of that good stuff, he is one of the event sponsors. Make sure
he's very creative too, and good at coming up with some original designs.
Absolutely professional, unique. I love that kind of stuff. So hit him up, Fast and Loose Designs or Chris Santana on Facebook.
Tiger says the Filipinos are dominating Las Vegas tournaments.
Filipinos are dominating everything, bro.
Everything.
Yeah.
I think I saw a comment on one of my videos a couple days ago. Said something about like Levan is a very messy player, not a very good top pro or something like that. And I'm like, how could you possibly say that? He's like going Final 4 in literally every tournament he plays in. Or like Final 6, Final 8, you know.
He shows up in the U.S. like maybe 3 times a year, and you'll find him playing on Sundays more often than not.
Yeah.
So
that's a good way of putting it. Playing on Sundays, I like that. See if you can make it to Sunday. T-Rex tuning into Post Up. Doubt it. He'd probably think my stream is boring. That guy's got so much action going on in his life. So here we go. This is Roland Garcia's second break. The way things are sitting right off the break, I think you're going to be forced into a position where you have to choose solids. And he might even play safe. I think he's looking at sticking the cue ball up behind this 10 and 7 somehow. I'm not sure what his plan is to get there, but lots of clusters on this table. Lots of, even if balls go in pockets, there's still like really tight position on a few shots if you go for the run out. So, looking at this part of the table, looking down here.
I wonder if he can get at the 5 and go at the 7 right now. That's what That's what he was trying to do, and he did it. He's got a shot in the corner. Now, here's the other part of the puzzle, is that you have to leave a shot for the 3 ball all the way down right there as you're pointing to. So I wonder how he's going to get there, but he solved one piece of the riddle so far.
That was fantastic.
I thought he would just like go into him. I didn't realize he was trying. Well, I mean, maybe he wasn't, but
just trying to draw behind it.
Yeah,
that's wild.
I think that. Listen, for me, I think that way was a little more risky, and I think he ended up smelling like a rose at the end. But well played by Roland. And you got to be aggressive, especially against a guy like Carlo. He knows how dangerous he is. I'm sure they got a ton of respect for one another and each other's games. And you gotta attack when you got an opportunity. Put your foot on the throat. Draws out of it. He's gonna get a little funny, but he's got a shot on the 6 or the 1
with insurance. I mean, it's a good time to try to go after it, though. Obviously, because then you got the option of shooting at the 6 or the 1,
right?
To try to recover position. But honestly, if he has that angle on the 6 where he can go to the long rail straight away, he might go after it again because he's got insurance with the 1.
I like going 3 rails at the 3 right now if I can. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like in that area.
1 to 3, because I mean, with this shot, these guys have speed control like you wouldn't believe with that type of shot. You know what I mean? Where you just follow one rail. Obviously, this shot, you've got a little bit more margin for error, but you usually come up with a tougher angle on the 3. But you also have the possible rebate of running into this ball right here. So
for sure. Like, even if it's that, because listen, if you go into it that way, let's say you don't get a shot on the 3, you still got the 1 in order to get position on the 3 ball afterward.
Exactly.
So
it's time to go after it right now.
I agree with you, 100%.
If you don't get there, then you can try to play safe, keeping in mind that these balls right here. Ooh, he's going to play the bank on the 3 ball.
No
way.
Oh,
the 1 goes past the 10.
Yeah, no way he's playing that.
The 1 goes past the 10, and he can follow to the 3.
Okay. Well, he's settling for a longer shot, and you'll see that a lot of times with players who want to just bank on themselves. Josh is known to do that.
Josh Filler,
consistently. Where he'll play a simple shot in order to leave himself a tougher shot, but he'll put his money on himself.
Yeah.
And delivers. So.
Yeah, guys, Federer did leave right after the first or second day of 10 ball. He ended up losing and skipped town. Go work on some personal projects. So here we go. He's going to run right into the 10 to get the exact angle that he was expecting on the 3 ball. Got to come with a big shot here. Got to come with a big shot, not only to pocket the ball, but to hold position for the 4 to follow to the 2. With this 9 ball being right here on the shot line of the 4 ball, it is some touchy cue ball on this shot right here. I wouldn't be surprised if, I don't know if you can get to this side of the 4 or not and shoot from here. I think it's a tighter window on that side to get a good angle to go to the 2. Let's see how he hits it. Maybe following towards the 9 ball instead of above it. Oh, he goes after the 2 right away with inside spin. He's going to end up on the short rail.
He's great.
He's going to end up on the short rail with a cue ball that wants to run. With a cue ball that wants to run. Mike, what do you think about this shot?
Let it rip.
Because the cue ball wants to go, you know what I mean?
I mean, it's natural. You're not going to be able to hold it, so you might as well. And listen, you got such a big area of the table to get into. Even if you overrun just a little bit, you're going to have a shot at the 4 ball on the side, So, and I think that's what he's playing for. I love that shot coming around 3 rails. 1.
He's going back to the 2, side 3. Pocket.
Yeah, why not? You just. Yeah. Oh, he's great. He's great. Nice shot there from Roland.
Roland Garcia playing perfect 8 ball right now. Will Federer come back for Banks? No. No, I don't think he's coming back to town at all. Bank pool was going to start on Sunday, guys. We are going to be taking the day off tomorrow, it looks like, especially if we're able to get to the finals tonight. That's the plan. Hopefully the finals will happen sometime around 8 p.m. Pacific, 8 to 10 p.m. Pacific, depending on how long some of these matches take. We all know that with alternate break 8-ball if the racks get technical. Can take some time, so we're planning to grind it out tonight. The finals, by the way, will be streamed exclusively on Griff's TV from Griff's Bar and Billiards on YouTube. Link is in the video description on Facebook and YouTube on the Post Up channels, so make sure you're subscribed to those if you want to see the finals of the 8-ball. Goes around. Little kiss on the 8 for a blind cut on the 8-ball. A blind cut on the 8-ball. Just something to think about, but generally for these guys, no problem at all. More than thrilled to have an open shot close to the ball. Rolls it to leave the cue ball near the short rail as well. Justin Casey's nice shot, nice run by Roland Garcia. Now with Carlo Biado for his second shot of the match being down 3-0, and quite frankly, if it was an alternate break format, he might not have had a shot yet. He might not be at the table.
Is it 3-0 or 4-0?
It's 3-0 now.
Okay.
This is Carlo's second break. Roland Garcia won the lag. Ooh, a little exclamation or statement in the chat saying Justin Bergman is the best 8-ball player alive. From what Shane told me yesterday when he was in the booth, there are some absolute monsters coming out of China playing Chinese 8-ball all the time because their pattern play has to be absolutely perfect because of the way the tables play and how the pockets interact with the balls on the long rails. So I don't know. There might be some people that disagree with you. Tell me he's not dry again.
Well, I would say, number one, Shane is right. Number two,
tell me he's...
But Justin Bergman is also probably the best American, 8-ball player. I would say.
American?
Well, maybe behind Shane.
It
depends on the game, right? Because bar table, big table, Justin's cue ball is just...
Template rack, Shane's probably the favorite. Template rack. But ref triangle rack... Justin's so good at moving. That's the...
the last time we saw Justin Bergman play 8-ball, he played against Roberto Gomez, and it was one of the sickest cue balls I've ever seen consistently throughout the match ever watching pool.
Yeah.
I mean, ever.
I never saw the match.
It was
I ought to go back and watch it. Is it on YouTube? Or is it a pay-per-view thing?
No, it was probably one of those.
Probably one of those pay-per-views.
Probably one of those pay-per-views. Yeah.
There you go. All right.
We want to keep all the content for ourselves.
So far, Carlo Biado has had 3 shots in this match, one of those being the lag, 2 of them being dry breaks, and Roland Garcia has an open table. Like, actually, for having all 15 balls on table, every ball has a pocket.
I'll tell you what, though, this is trouble for Carlo Biado, buddy.
Yeah, this is going to be tough to recover from, especially with the way Roland's playing. He's got 2 break and runs already. What's up, Post Up Squad? Who y'all getting to the finals? Born Hype asks, who do you like for the finals, Mike?
Oh, boy. It's so tough, man.
Pick one from the winner's side. Pick one from the winner's side between FSR, Filler, Victor, and Levan. Pick one.
Dude.
How do you pick?
I can make an argument for every single one of those guys. I mean, literally, I can make an argument for every single one of those guys. Listen, I'm going to go just a little bit against the grain. Wow, golly, I don't know, man.
You were about to pick Victor, weren't you?
I was.
I know you were about to pick Victor,
but
I like Victor too.
Here's the reason why. Here's the logic behind it. Number one, he plays European Championships quite a bit, which is where they play 8-ball. So he's got more experience than others playing this game. But the guy he's playing with has probably been the most consistent pro over the last month out of anybody on earth in Levan Corteza. Every event he enters in, he goes deep. So how can you bet against them, right? Up top, you got a guy who shoots straighter than anyone. Pattern play is impeccable in Josh Feller, right? Plays all games extremely well. Then you got the guy he's playing with who is a former World 8-ball champion just 1 year removed, in Francisco. So, I mean, you can literally make arguments. I'm looking over through the window. I see Tony. I see Albin. I see Simon Curo. I see Vitali, who's been consistent. Maciel. I see so many guys, so it's hard, man. It's hard. You can literally, and I don't want to be that guy to like just bet on I'm not betting the whole board, but man, all these dudes play really well.
Right. Yeah, I'd say if I had to pick one from the winner's side, just going on like who I don't know, like from the gamblers, you know what I mean, like the inner gambler in me, just because I think it'd be fun to see him get there. Victor Zielinski. From the one loss side, I got the guy at the table right now, man. The guy at the table right now is just playing. He played impeccable pool yesterday, which, by the way, I think he had a fantastic set from the beginning. Who did he play? Well, so far he's knocked John Mora, SVB, Mark Estiola, and actually a local player was his first one-loss side match. But I guess he finished his first match 8-0 in less than 40 minutes on the one-loss side. So
Say that again.
I don't care who you're playing. I don't care who you're playing on the planet. If you finish your match 8-0 in less than 40 minutes playing 8-ball, you're playing some jam-up pool.
It's not even fair, dude. How do you win a race to 8 alternate break in 40 minutes?
Yeah.
Must be nice to play that good.
Yeah, he's playing perfect 8-ball right now. Look at him. He's out again. Two dry breaks from Carlo. 2 break-and runs from Roland Garcia, and we have a score of 4-0, and Roland is breaking.
Gerard, good morning. Good morning to everyone who's tuning in with us. This is one loss side action at the U.S. Open 8-Ball Championship. Today is the last day that we will be playing the U.S. Open 8-Ball. We will have the finals being played, and tomorrow Collins and I will have one day off.
One day
off, buddy. So,
whoops, I just hit a weird button. Oh, well, let's look at Irving Crane.
Of course, why not?
That's so funny. I didn't even program that button for this tournament, and it just puts you right perfect framed on Irving Crane.
Hello.
Let's go, Roland. There we go. That was funny. What are the odds of that?
It's a sign, buddy.
It's a sign, yeah. Things are working out good for this tournament. Look in the foreground, Alvin Ocean, thinking hard, working through the problems of his rack.
What's
playing
the
against
score
a
there?
hell
Can
of
you
a
tell me?
player. Let's go back to this
Check
camera.
This out.
While
Alex
I look.
Becker says, best stream out there. Send me a message in Windows Open as he got into the raffle we got going on. Appreciate you, Alex.
Thank you, Alex.
I'll get you in, buddy.
Score between Alvin Ocean and Tony Chohan. Tony Chohan in the lead, 3-2. I think Alvin got up on him 2-0, and now Tony's got the next 3 racks. I could be mistaken about that exact score, but I mean the way that the score got there. But looking good. Good matchup there. Roland has his first what would you call it?
Dry break.
First vacation from perfection. With a dry break.
How long have you been sitting on that line?
I just came up with it right now.
Man,
I couldn't think of a good word.
You're so good on your feet, buddy.
Okay.
So good on your feet.
You know that's sarcasm, right, guys?
No, for me, no. Love you, pal. Love you,
man.
We're glad all you guys are hanging out with us. Make sure and hit the like, hit the share button, get it out there. It goes a long way for us. Goes a long way, more importantly, for our sponsors. We could not put on the event without them. Big shout out to Q-Tech, Fast and Loose Designs, Michelle Griffin Realtor, 1PKT. Who am I missing here? I'm missing a couple. Premier Billiards, who's responsible for the all-around championship that we're going to be doing.
Town with the Town Max Rack.
Hello. Yeah. So we could not do it without them. By the way, I got a call this morning from my friends over at Q-Tech.
Okay.
Whenever you first called me.
Yeah. That's right. Yep.
Yeah.
I remember.
I didn't pick up whenever you called me.
I know. I always answer when he calls. I don't care if I'm talking to,
Here we go.
I don't care if my wife got in a car accident and I'm on the phone with the emergency, the EMTs, it's like Mike calls me, drop it all. We got to handle it.
Here we go. Well,
he leaves me on red all the time.
That's true. I would say that's not true, but that's totally true.
What were you talking with Q-Tech about?
They're happy. They're real happy with the coverage. They are looking to support the event next year.
Right
hopefully.
on.
So we appreciate that. We appreciate them. We appreciate all you guys. And even if you can't come out and sweat it with everyone, just hit the like, hit the share button. It goes a long way, like I mentioned before. So,
Carlo, trying to be diligent to make sure
that
he takes this opportunity and converts it into a win.
I mean, you need it, right?
There are no options from this point forward. You must get there. or you'll feel your tournament life slip away faster than you'd probably care to if you had the choice. You guys sound like an old married couple sometimes.
We are.
Well, we're living together right now.
It's true. It's true. We spend a lot of time together. We enjoy meals together. We will go be a little degenerate together. It's been a fun trip so far. Ooh, uses every inch of that pocket there. Trying to hold for the 5-ball. He's got some work to do. Gerard, if I do have you locked on Windows Open, shoot me a message in my personal. I'll gladly unblock you, buddy. Collins, what happened to the Duster? Lose a bet to MM. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Bergman would be very competitive in this tournament. I've tried to reach out to Bergman a couple times online to try to interview him.
Hold on.
I did have a conversation with some of his family that was at the Derby, and I think they were going to try to relay a message that I'd love to talk with them. I'd love to see him back playing competitive pool.
Hold on, Mike. We got a freaking $50 super chat coming in from Stephanie Paul.
She's the best.
We're going to give her what she deserves right now.
She's the best.
We're going to give her what she wants.
What is this? Oh my goodness! Turn on the camera so they can see you. So they can see you dance.
Stephanie Paul, put your wallet away, okay? Put it away. You've sent enough money. Put the wallet down.
I met Stephanie at this year's U.S. Open. She's great. She loves pool. She supports the podcast as well. She's a real treat, man.
This freaking song, dude. All right. Carlo Biado, first big opportunity at the table. Looks like he's taking solids, and he's trying to figure out how to deal with his 2-ball. Maybe drawing to it right now with the 6's insurance. Or playing the 6 now, cue ball around the stripe there, right next to it, and playing the 2-up table. Or I should say down table towards the foot rail. Into the left-hand bottom corner pocket. Dude, I love Carlo's cue action. It's so satisfying.
I've been getting a ton of messages wanting to get into the giveaway we got going on. I see everyone's messages. Shoot me a PM. We'll get you in. And I'm going to go and have to take off in a little bit to go write some tickets out. But we appreciate all the support so far. We got a ton of things that we're giving away. 2 Q-Tech Truewoods. Q's, a bunch of Town Max racks signed by the winners of each event. An entry into next year's U.S. Open event of your choice, whether 8-ball, 10-ball, banks, or 1-pocket. We also got entry into Ultimate Pool event in Louisiana. Big shout out to those guys as they threw that in before they took off out of town. Also some Ultimate Pool swag, and I think a couple of other things I can't remember right now. But you guys can hit me up. Cliff, if you did send, make sure and send me a message so that way I can get it written down, buddy. So if you send me a message, then I got you in. But you got to make sure and send me a message.
Dude, we got another super chat.
Yeah.
Another
nice.
ridiculous one. What are you guys doing? Or was that? Did I miss something? There it is. Aldak coming in with the $40.
Appreciate you guys.
First super chat ever on a live stream for Aldak. He says, thanks so much for all the U.S. Open tourney coverage. Thank you so much for sweating the action with us, man. It makes so much more fun when you guys are here. Marcello says, Mike, can you set your phone up on the last American standing, please? The phone is set up, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm streaming Tony and Albin right now. You guys can go to Windows Open and check out that match. It's being live streamed right now. Only on Facebook though. No commentary, no live scoring. It's just like a. It's a
true sweater's delight.
Yeah. We want all you guys to hang out over here, but Yeah, at least you guys can sweat the video, you know.
And by the way, if you're new to the channel and you're digging the coverage, you like the style of coverage, just keep in mind, I do go live fairly regularly out of Hard Times Billiards in Sacramento to cover some amateur action, and it's even more relaxed and like really about the fun of hanging out with friends in the pool hall. The beers get flowing, you know what I mean? Sometimes we get, you know, a little bit saucy, and we have a little bit of fun on the stream. And me?
Crazy.
Yeah, we have a blast. So if you want to ever sweat any amateur action and just have some fun, even though you might not know the players as well as these pros, it's worth checking out. So don't forget to subscribe. Raymond Lenars says the camera picture's crispy, Collins. I don't care how short your shorts are. Yeah, I got the Nike joggers on right now, just so it might.
Thank the Lord, dude. Thank the Lord.
Carlo Biado responding in kind.
We had to have like a come to Jesus moment about him in these shorts, y'all. I mean, it was just completely inappropriate. But either way, we've been having a good time. Shorts and all.
Carlo Biado doing some good work to take care of 2 racks. Lickety split. What, like
back
7
in the match.
minutes? Yeah.
Back in the match.
Somewhat back in the match. I mean, he really needs Roland to come up short or come up dry here.
Have I checked out the sniper yet? I don't know what that means. So probably not.
You've seen the sniper, Mike. I know you've seen the sniper. I know you've seen the sniper.
Guy from Hard Times. I think I have. I just don't listen. You're lucky I know your name, man. I'm bad with names. You know. I mean, you know, I'm the worst with names.
Oh, the sniper's so entertaining, dude. Let me put it this way. Dokai, everyone knows that name.
Oh, yeah.
In the chat. Dokai is kind of putting on an act. The sniper, it's raw, it's real, it's passionate, and the guy wants to win.
Check, and check.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got a couple more little super chats coming in. First one ever for Marky Mark. Maybe not first one ever. I take it back. But coming in with the $10, doesn't have a comment. Same thing with Nicky Boy Zipakar. Coming in with the 350 euros. $3 or 3.49 euros. Chris Knowles with the $10 super chat. Who wears shorts? Collins wears shorts. Guys, they're not even that short. Come on. Carlo Biado gets what he asked for. Look at this spread with a dry break from Roland Garcia. Holy crap, what a match we've got brewing here, guys. Sorry, I've been talking for 7 days straight now. I got a little bit of that dryness. I'm gonna go pick up a water at the bar. Can I grab you something, Mike?
Yeah, please. Water's good.
Okay.
Water's good.
I will be right back.
We'll get back to the action. I've been getting my phone's just been blowing up with messages. I've been trying to respond as best I can, along with staying engaged on here. I'm gonna have to take off as soon as Collins gets back in the booth to go do some work. Anyhow, Carlo Biado taking the last 2 games, a chance to make it a 3rd in a row, trying to stay alive in this year's U.S. Open 8-ball championship. I don't know if he didn't let it get away. I think he was playing for the 3-ball. What a nice shot there from Carlo. Seems to be a little flat here. He's going to have to come with one more, but he's going to have options no matter what. Nice position to be in. All right. I think he's going to have to take the 4-ball here. The 2-ball does not pass in the corner, and he's still trying to get back in line. Ah, that was quick, buddy. That was quick.
Thanks to the Griff staff.
Yeah. Oh, they've been great.
They've been killing.
They've been great. Yeah. The whole team out here.
Dude, and Cranford coming in with the dancing pair saying thank you with the $9.99. Thank you so much. Cranford 69 is his name.
Why does that remind me of Dumb and Dumber?
Giggity. All right.
From Cranston?
Cranford. I have no idea.
That reminds me of Dumb and Dumber. Oh, man.
Carlo Biado working his way through these solids. It was a real nice line into the 6-ball. Look at this. Wow. What a cue ball. Holy cue ball on that shot. Guys, we might be looking at
what's that?
A set where Roland Garcia plays perfect for 4 games, with Carlo Biado breaking dry twice, and then Carlo Biado playing perfect for 4 games, with Roland Garcia breaking dry twice. It is literally just the break that's dictating the outcome of this match. These guys are firing absolute nuclear. They're firing mother of all bombs at each other. And we move the score forward 3-4 with Roland Garcia in the lead. I think Roland just stepped away for a quick moment. Biado racking the balls. Look at this guy having another good tournament. Vitaly Petsura grinding out these tournaments one after the other. He says, just do it. Do it. Who remembers the Shia LaBeouf moment? Classic.
All right, buddy. I got to get out of here for a little bit. I got a bunch of stuff to go right out, a bunch of tickets to go right out. Winter side action coming up next. You got, or all you guys got, FSR versus Filler. So make sure and stay tuned. This match is heating up as well. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out this morning.
Rock and roll.
I'll try to be back soon, bro.
Whatever. Players stepping away for a quick player break. Let's do this. Maybe do one of these. What happened here? Hey, guys. You can check out the Vitaly match for a moment. Trying to catch up on what you guys are saying in the chat. Looks like Carlo just got back to the table. Are they breaking already? He just broke. Oh, he's back already. Here we go. Mr. Chinian in the chat. Whoever did these graphics did an amazing job. So Fast and Loose Designs created the flyer, the promotional material for these events, and then I used that the elements from those flyers and that promotional material to create the graphics myself. Now this I did pay a freelancer on Fiverr for. So if any of you out there are creating your own, content, there's options not only with your own creativity but also using those around you and those other people in the industry to do some good work. Hein Lee says, please, full screen again. Hein Lee, please trust me to do a good job. Please. I've been doing this a while. We'll figure it out. We'll all enjoy it together. Cliff Tyler coming in with a $10 says, thanks for the stream. Thank you, man. Thank you all for the incredible amount of support you guys have been sending the streams way. Josh 1933 asks how much to be an individual/small business sponsor for future events. Just get in touch with Molina Mike or myself on Facebook, and we deal with it on a case-by-case basis depending on what we think is the right thing for that business and for what we can do for them. So just depends on what type of business you're running and all that stuff. So. Jason Hill says should have paid me instead of Fiverr. Well, Fiverr got it done for less than $30 a transition, so, and it was done in a day. Fiverr's an incredible program, or incredible freelancing system. And Carlo Biado, look at this, with a break and run. This is an incredible match so far. 4-4. Or looking like it's going to be 4-4 after 8 games. And the only thing really dictating the move in the scoreline is dry breaks. No real mistakes from either player. Carlo a little frustrated with the angle he has on this 11, wondering if he's going to use the 5 ball to help float the cue ball above the 8, or if he's just going to pure stun. He does use the 5 ball. Needs the cue ball to stop. I think he just got there. Of course he did. His name is Carlo Biado. Of course he got there. 4-4 after 8 games and 4 dry breaks, dictating the swing and the score. 2 dry breaks from each player. An otherwise perfect pool taking place. Cranford 69 coming in again. He says, with the $9.99, my guess, a non-American final. You think? Come on. Don't be a nit. Fire at Tony Chohan. He's playing some good pool. I'm just kidding, Cranford. Gotta like your enthusiasm. And thank you for the super chats, guys. Speaking of score updates, Alban Ocean, Tony Chohan, 6-3 in favor of in favor of Alban. Scoreline just changed there. Also, Daniel Machal struggling against Bader Alawadi. Bader on the hill with Daniel only having 2 games. It looks like Daniel's on his way out of this tournament. Simon Kural versus Vitaly Petsura tied at 3-3. We've got action. Oh my gosh, the 11 ball tries to find a pocket, but it bobbles back and forth. One of the last balls rolling finds the top left corner, and Roland Garcia is going to have an opportunity to run out here. The ball spread is really nice for both groupings. I'm not sure if this 4 ball passes the 11. It doesn't. In that case, you got to be going for stripes. Got to be going for stripes. It's a little bit potentially hairy getting optimal position on the 9 and 15. But that being said, we are talking about one of the guys in this match that's playing perfect pool aside from the break. That's actually both guys in this match playing perfect pool aside from the break. Looks like Roland is just checking to make sure that the 11 is playable off the side of the 4 to use the 11 to access the foot of the table and take care of the 9 and 15 at some point. So, got to imagine he's going to be starting with the 10 ball, taking care of the 14 and 12 in whatever particular order he decides, and then using the 11 to get back down to the 9. Yep, right now, checking the stop shot angle. The angle that the stop shot provides on the 14 ball after stopping the ball on the 10. What is going on with these super chats, guys? Sheila Wright with the $49.99, showing us a little lemon character and a baby lemon jumping in the air with fireworks behind them. Roland kind of gesturing at something, surprised with the result of this shot. Checking maybe to see if the 12 passes the 2. He was trying to nudge the 2 out of the way of the corner pocket while getting shape on the 14 to make sure that he has a shot to get out here, but he's got at least half a pocket there on the 12 ball. He's got at least half a pocket. I know it's not ideal, but at least pocketable. He knows he can't afford to be the first one to make a true unforced error in this match. We're 8 games in with no true unforced errors. He goes at the 12 in the same pocket just to be sure he's got no chance of getting a funny kiss off the 2 or some kind of skid while shooting into a tight pocket. And should get a really nice angle on this 11 to drop down on the 9. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So good. Collins, you taking Savannah to top golf, or was that Sky? I think that was Sky. I'm not a good golfer. I'm actually terrible. Everyone out trying to do each other today with the super chats. No kidding, man. No kidding. Here it is. This is it. The entire rack right here in one shot. Uses the 4 to help the cue ball drift on a good tangent line. And he's got a perfect angle on the 15 to go 15-9-8. And almost certainly will be taking the lead at 5-4 with Carlo to break. This is some entertaining pool to watch, man. These guys move so quick. They're so creative with their cue ball and with their problem solving. Carlo sprinting to the table. He says, let's go, my turn. Big shout out to Town with the Town Max Rack. Interesting, unique shape and design. You see, the holes that the balls sit in are all circular shaped. So you get even distribution on the outside of the ball as it holds it to the middle of the rack so it freezes up on the other balls. Looks like that 4 ball's trying to come off a little bit. And looks like maybe he got it frozen. Here we go. Just a little brush and a nudge. None of these players trying to manufacture any type of gaps. When you have a perfect rack, a perfect tight rack, the ball spread is nice, especially in these table conditions. 5-4 in favor of Roland Garcia. Cue ball. Oh boy. The first unforced error of the match from Carlo Biado. Losing his cue ball off the side of the head ball, and he is distraught. Yikes. First drama, first actual mistake in the match happens in game number 10. Wouldn't it be sick? Wouldn't it be sick if the decider of the whole match is on a scratch off the break? One of the things that's, especially since the cue ball, I don't think the cue ball got kissed. We'll watch the replay. Let's watch the replay. Let me get it set up here. Roland trying to make sure he picks the right grouping. Here we go. Does the cue ball get kissed? No kiss. Straight in the side. Any Americans still in the tournament? Your boy Tony Chohan, the last remaining American, but looking like he's on his way out. Alvin Ocean was ahead 6-3 about 5 minutes ago. Current score there is 7-3. Albin on the hill, and I believe Tony at the table right now. You can check out that match on Windows Open on Facebook if you want to see if Tony can make his way back into the match or not. Roland, I'm sure, chomping at the bit after this opportunity with the first unforced error of the match. Unbelievable to get 10 games in before the first unforced error. Some solid stuff. You are wrong. It did get kissed by the 10. Don't make me zoom in, Timothy. I don't want to embarrass you. The 10 wasn't even near the cue ball. Oh, God, I got to do it. I love it when the "you are wrong" comes in the chat. Check it out. Oh, of course, I dog it. 1 second. Look, the chat's going to jump on you, Timothy. Here it is. 10 balls on the back of the stack, man. Doesn't touch another ball. The 14 didn't even get there in time. But I am wrong. You guys are hilarious. Roland Garcia with a perfect set so far, aside from 2 dry breaks. I'm not trying to say that I never make mistakes. I make mistakes all the time, but it's so funny when it's so aggressive in the chat. Anyway, I'm going to move on. Roland Garcia. Absolute control. And breaking, guys. And breaking. That was a scratch on the break from Carlo Biado. Roland Garcia breaking with a chance to get on the hill with this break. Roland making Efren proud today. You bet, man. Roland is rolling. What's Roland's nickname? Does he have a nickname, guys? Carlo knows the reality of the situation. Both players have the speed of the break dialed. It only comes down to whether or not a ball falls in the pocket on this break. Is he... Don't mess with me. Is he really Gumby? Roland Kabuto? Are you guys messing with me? 9 ball finds a pocket. 14 ball in the pocket. Cue ball drifting down behind the 11. Makes it past the ball. Solid's kind of tied up. Pardon me. Solid's kind of tied up table. Stripes with a little cluster down here. This might be an interesting rack, guys. Carlo might get to the table in this rack. Roland is called Kabuto. Does it really mean big chin? The steamroller Roland coming in with the $4.99 from Cranford, 69. James Copeland coming in with a $2 super chat. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, James Copeland. And Roland misses the first ball. Did he try to play a combo there? I looked away for 2 seconds. I was looking at the Super Chats. He played the combo to try to open up the solid on the short rail. And he missed the combo. The combo was laying really nice, too, but he missed the ball. What is Carlo going to do now with this 1-2-3 situation, this 1-2-3 cluster? Does the 2 pass the combo? Whoops, my overhead's not set. Sorry, guys. Let me fix that. We are back to normal here. The 2 does pass, it looks like, but the 1-3 obviously pointing at the long rail. Almost a diamond from the pocket. A little bit of drama in this rack as Roland gets close to the hill. We're 10 games in on game 11, and we're finally getting a little bit of a back and forth where the players are thinking and not just running out playing perfect pool. What did Chris say? Oh, yeah, nice one, Chris. Less than 10% of the people have liked this stream. Come on, folks. 2,257 people watching, only 210 likes. Hit that like button. Let's go. The thumbs are tired this morning, Chris. The thumbs, it's tough to move your thumb over there. Looks like the 3 passes into the corner past the 5. And this rack is open. You can use the 5 to get to the 6, maybe. The 1 is the one that passes. Wow, Carlo Biado making it look easy. Hey, Drew Dyer, thank you so much, man. Glad you like it. Ha ha ha, Chris, I would never do that. Chris Knowles says at post up, I bet if you put a big, huge thumb graphic in front of the camera on top of the table and didn't move it until you got 1,000 likes, it would climb pretty damn quick. I'm not an extortionist, Chris. I'm not an extortionist. I'm not like these pay-per-view guys. Sorry, I had to say it. It's a free stream. We're here to have fun. Carlo Biado trying to make sure that he doesn't get left in the dust here. Is the cue ball going to make it past the 12? No, wait. Hold on a second. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. He came up short. Roland checking out the shot line here. And it's not looking pretty. Is he going to have to swerve this ball? He's going for the swerve, right? Maybe he can see the ball, but the 14's in the way. I'm not sure why he's disappointed if this ball goes. What was... I mean, obviously you're not wanting to be straight in on the 8. I mean, sorry, not wanting to be straight in across the table on the 8. My apologies. The English language escapes me right now. Oh my gosh, there it is. Roland Garcia's opportunity. Carlo needs this 8 to get in the way of these stripes, but it doesn't. And he's conceding the rack. Oh boy. Carlo's showing some frustration here. Oh boy. That's just pure tilt and frustration. Roland shaking his head, can't believe the outcome there. It's tough, guys. It's tough. These guys want it. These guys want it so bad. Yeah. You can see the change in body language in the honestly, the look of disgust and kind of just throwing the cue at the break, trying to hope that something happens in this set. Well, that's what happens. I mean, you know your opponent's playing perfectly, and as you guys saw from the beginning of the set, I mean, really, it's been a perfect set from Roland Garcia, right? Have we seen a mistake from Roland Garcia? Carlo was the one with the scratch in the side pocket. Roland's had 2 dry breaks so far. Aside from the dry breaks, I think Roland's playing a perfect set. Oh, Roland missed the combo. That's right, 9-ball R. Thank you, yeah. So Roland with 1 unforced error and 2 dry breaks in the set. Yeah. Hey, it's not over till it's over. Not over till that lady sings. Carlo opts for solids in this run out. The solids are looking really good from where he's standing. But even if he gets out here, he knows he's going to need a couple of mistakes from Roland Garcia. Carlo can run a 4-pack of 8-ball in his sleep, John Disk says, or Disque, but we are playing alternate break format, John. Yeah. Cranford 69 again with the 499. Biado is human after all. He shot that like an APA player. I don't know about that, Cranford. Mistakes happen. Coming in with the sassiness from the 499 Super Chat. Carlo Biado looking away from the table on this run out. Roland's going to concede this one. Carlo knows. Carlo knows. Both players know each other so well, know each other's games so well. Look at the attention to detail on the rack. Did you see that? He gets down, checks to make sure the rack is in line, and then notices that it's off by a little less than 1/8 of an inch and nudges it to one side. Wow. Here we go. Roland finds a stripe in the side pocket. Cue ball gets kissed, but everything's okay. The 11 and 3, not really tied up, but sitting next to each other. Same thing with the 5 and 14. Opening shot's a little interesting here. I think that he's a little disappointed because it looked like a ball was going to hang up in the corner pocket, but it ended up falling. Having a gimme for an opening shot to manipulate your cue ball would have been ideal, obviously. He's going to take the cut on the 15 and try to get back to center table here. Or maybe shoot the 10. Second unforced error in the set, and Carlo Biado needs it. Carlo Biado has a chance to get to the hill here, guys. Hold on a second. Pump the brakes. If Carlo gets out here and finds a break and run in the next rack, I'm not saying it's easy. He doesn't have much of a shot. He doesn't really have... I mean, he has a shot on the 10 ball, it looks like. Not... The 11 ball might be cuttable as well. A chance is a chance is a chance. That's all I have to say. FSR on the table next door getting ready for his match next up on the stream. Hanging out with Josh Filler. They're jawing it a little bit. Oh, the 15's there too, but not much on offer for the cue ball here. Got to come with a real good shot for the cue ball. Where's it going to end? Where's it going to land? Jacked up over the 10 or maybe straight into the corner on the 10. Maybe he's got an angle to nudge this stripe out by the side pocket, or maybe the stripe goes straight up in the side. Carlo's looking like he's got a little pep in his step here, guys. I'm not going to lie, guys. I'm getting goosebumps right now. This is a good set. This is a dramatic set right here. If this set goes hill, it's without a doubt the best match in the tournament for 8-ball so far, and potentially the best match so far of the U.S. Opens altogether. This is something's going down here. Biado. Biggest break in the set right here. Biggest break in the tournament so far, aside from maybe the very first match that we streamed between, was it Alban Ocean and SVB? I can't remember. The one that went hill. Needs a ball here, guys. Needs it. Cue ball kind of wild. 11 ball hangs up. Doesn't go. Dry break. 6 ball trickling towards the corner pocket and hangs up. Carlo Biado is going to be disgusted. Oh, man, that feeling, man. Oh, God. It's so sick. This game is so Sick. Why do we play this game, man? Why do we play this game? Oh, that feeling. Roland Garcia with a little smirk, knowing that he's got a chance here, and if he doesn't deliver, he's going to be able to fire again on the hill if for some reason things don't work out for him in this rack. We're addicted to that shouty. That's right. Misery loves company. We play for the love of it. Sick people do sick things. You know why? You know why I play even though that feeling exists? Because if that feeling didn't exist, it wouldn't feel so goddamn good to play perfect. It wouldn't feel nearly as euphoric to play perfect. He's overdoing it here. Okay, cue ball hit the brakes. I thought he was going to end up on the short rail. I thought he was going to end up right here. But he comes away with the shot. With a really good line off of the one rail towards the 6 ball to get a good angle. Whoa, 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 whoa. About one full ball rotation further and Roland would be in trouble, but it's looking like this game and this set is over. Roland Garcia 4 shots away from being able to send the current world 10-ball champion to the rail. Three ball down. 2 ball, perfect for a stop shot on the 5. Or sorry, perfect to play a shot spot. Perfect to play a stop shot to get on the 5. Carlo, you can see his foot tapping in the corner of the frame underneath the Q-Tech logo. Knows of the impending demise. And he's going to concede the match with a nearly straight-in shot on the 8 ball. What an incredible set between these two top-flight Filipino players. Roland Garcia moving forward in the tournament. Carlo Biado sent to the rail. Roland Garcia next will be playing the winner between Bader Alawadi and Daniel Machal, which is Bader Alawadi. That match coming up soon.